Have you noticed your grocery bill climbing higher, even though your cart looks exactly the same? You're not imagining it. Across the country, shoppers are paying nearly $100 more every single month compared to last year, and the truth is, October is about to make things even worse. But here's the good news: if you act now, you can outsmart the price hikes. Today, I'm breaking down 10 grocery items you should absolutely buy before October arrives. These aren't random picks. Each one is already rising in price, or about to, and if you grab them early, you'll save yourself a painful surprise at the checkout line. And number one on the list? It's something you probably use every single day, without even thinking about it. Stick around, because that one alone could save your mornings, and your budget. Alright, let's dive in. 10. Coffee. If there's one grocery item you should stock up on right now, it's coffee. Prices have already jumped more than 20% compared to last year, and they're on track to spike again this fall. Why? New import tariffs and supply chain pressures are hitting the coffee market hard. And here's the thing about coffee: it's not just a drink. For millions of us, it's a ritual. It's the first thing we reach for in the morning, sometimes before our eyes are even open. And stores know that. They know coffee is non-negotiable. Which means they can raise the price quietly, and most shoppers won't even notice until their receipt stings. Think about it. How many times have you tossed a container of coffee into your cart without even glancing at the price tag? That's exactly what retailers are counting on. But the increases are already real. I've heard people say, "I used to pay $5 for a can. Now it's almost $9. That hurts. So here's the smart move. Buy it now. Buy a couple if you can. Coffee stores will, and you'll be glad you stocked up once October lands and prices creep even higher. Because let's be honest, waking up without coffee isn't just inconvenient, it's dangerous for everyone around you. 9. Eggs. Eggs might look like a simple purchase, just a carton in the fridge, but right now, they're one of the most volatile items in the grocery store. Prices dipped slightly after last year's historic spike, but that relief is already vanishing. Why? Concerns about avian flu are rising again, and the USDA has issued fresh warnings. Translation: another surge in egg prices is right around the corner, especially as we head into early 2025. Ask yourself, when was the last time you saw eggs for under $2 a dozen? For many shoppers, that feels like a memory from another lifetime. One person put it perfectly: I used to grab 2 cartons without thinking. Now I check prices like I'm shopping for steak. That says it all. Eggs aren't optional. They're breakfasting, they're baking, and they're meal prepping. Which means every increase hits your budget harder than you expect. The good news? Eggs keep surprisingly well. So grab an extra carton or 2 now. You'll stretch your dollars further before October sends prices climbing again. Don't wait to stand in the dairy aisle, shocked that a basic dozen costs $4. 8. Beef, ground, and steaks. Next up is beef, and this one stings. Beef is no longer just a premium item, it's becoming a financial decision. Prices have been rising steadily all year, and the USDA projects that the trend won't ease until late 2025. Why? It comes down to supply. Fewer cattle means less beef, which drives prices up. Simple economics, but brutal for your wallet. I was at a grocery store recently when a dad at the meat counter sighed and said, "I used to get 2 ribeyes for under $20. Now I'm lucky if one's under 18. That hits hard when you're feeding a family. And it's not just ribeye. Ground beef, chuck roast, stew meat, they're all marching upward. Here's the strategy. Beef freezes beautifully. Buy a few packs now, toss them in the freezer, and you will thank yourself later when prices jump again during the holiday rush. September beef could save you real money by December. 7. Halloween candy and chocolate. This one might not surprise you, but it will still hurt. Halloween candy is about to cost more, and you'll get less of it. Cocoa prices are at record highs, and big candy brands are quietly shrinking package sizes while raising the sticker price. One mom said it perfectly. I used to spend $20 and fill the bowl. This year, I'll be lucky to fill half. And she's right. The fun-sized bags are starting to feel more like half-sized bags, and the price tag isn't fun at all. So here's the move. Don't wait until mid-October when the shelves are picked over and the only thing left is overpriced candy corn. Buy your stash now. Get the good stuff early, save yourself some money, and avoid the last-minute scramble. 6. Orange juice. Now here's one that's going to shock a lot of people. Orange juice prices are about to spike hard, and most shoppers have no idea why. The biggest supplier in the world, Brazil, has been devastated by a citrus disease that wiped out a huge portion of its crop. On top of that, tariffs from years past are still making imports more expensive. Put those together, and you've got a perfect storm. I overheard a shopper say recently, "I used to grab a bottle without thinking. Now I just keep walking." And that says it all. That bottle that used to be $3.99 is creeping towards $6 in some stores. And let's be honest, orange juice is a habit. It's breakfast, it's school lunches, it's weekend brunch. You will probably keep buying it even as prices rise, unless you act now. Here's a tip most people don't know: you can freeze orange juice. Stock up now, tuck a few bottles away, and you'll dodge the squeeze. 5. Fresh crab and shrimp. Seafood lovers, this one's for you. Prices for fresh crab jumped more than 10% this summer alone, and shrimp is right behind it. The culprit isn't scarcity, it's cost. Rising imports, higher labor, and fuel prices are pushing seafood up fast. And once seafood prices climb, they almost never drop back down. One man told me, "We used to have seafood Sundays. Now it's turning into pasta night because crab and shrimp just aren't in the budget anymore." That story isn't rare, it's happening everywhere. If seafood is part of your family's routine, or even a once-in-a-while splurge, grab some now while it's still within reach. It freezes perfectly and will taste just as good later, without the inflated cost. 4. Soda and soft drinks. It's not just you, your favorite soda really is getting more expensive. Sweetener costs are up. Fuel costs are up. Even aluminum cans cost more than they did last year. That triple punch has already driven a nearly 5% increase, and it's only September. A cashier I spoke with said, people still buy soda every day, but now they flinch when they see the total. And you've probably felt it, too. You toss a 12-pack into your cart, and at checkout you realize it's way more than you remember. And here's the truth, soda is one of those habits that's hard to cut. Whether it's part of your lunch break, your family's pizza night, or your personal treat, you'll keep buying it. Which means every increase hurts. So don't wait. Grab your favorites now, take advantage of any sales, and stash them at home. They won't spoil, and you'll be glad you beat the October wave. 3. Canned tuna. Canned tuna has always been a reliable pantry staple. Affordable, packed with protein, easy to store. But that's changing. New import tariffs are hitting tuna directly, and prices are expected to jump fast. That 50-cent can you used to buy without thinking? It could be over $1 before Halloween. It doesn't sound like much, but when it's a weekly staple, it adds up shockingly fast. One mom said, "Tuna was always my emergency meal. Now I'm not sure I can afford to keep it stocked." That's the emotional toll, when basic, reliable foods suddenly feel like luxuries. Here's the smart play: buy a few extra cans now. They'll last for years, and you'll protect yourself from paying double later. 2. Granulated sugar. This one hits especially hard during the holidays. Sugar prices are projected to rise nearly 5% heading into 2025. The reason is simple: demand keeps rising, but supply isn't keeping pace. And if you bake at all, you know how much sugar sneaks into your kitchen routine. Cookies, pies, sweetbreads, coffee, even sauces, it's everywhere. I overheard someone say in the baking aisle, "I used to bake for the whole block. Now I'm trimming the list." That's what inflation does. It chips away at traditions, not just budgets. So don't wait. Sugar has a long shelf life. Grab an extra bag or two now, and you'll be set for fall baking without paying inflated holiday prices. 1. Fresh tomatoes. Finally, the number one grocery item to grab before October, fresh tomatoes. Tomato prices jumped 4.5% in just August alone, and the trend is only accelerating. Supply chain delays, labor shortages, and rising transport costs are all piling on. One shopper told me, tomatoes used to be the cheap filler. Now they're the splurge. And that's exactly the problem. Tomatoes aren't a luxury. They're foundational. Salads, sauces, sandwiches, tacos, you name it, tomatoes are there. Which means when prices rise, you either pay up or compromise your meals. Neither option feels good. But here's the solution. If you see fresh tomatoes at a decent price, grab them. Use what you can now, and freeze the rest for sauces and soups later. Don't wait for October to turn them into a grocery aisle luxury. Final thoughts. These 10 items, coffee, eggs, beef, candy, orange juice, seafood, soda, canned tuna, sugar, and tomatoes, aren't just random products. They're everyday staples, and each one is about to climb in price as October arrives. But here's the thing, shopping smarter doesn't mean extreme couponing or cutting corners. It means thinking ahead, buying strategically, and protecting the meals and traditions you love before they get priced out. So take action now. Stock your pantry, fill your freezer, and future-proof your grocery list. Your budget and your future self will thank you. And if this helped you shop smarter, don't stop here. Check out our next video, 12 Walmart shopping secrets you can't afford to ignore. Number 4 on that list will blow your mind. Until next time, shop smart, stay smart, and beat inflation before it beats you.